Hi, so in today's video we will be talking about the Aorus 15 BMF model laptop, which is a gaming one, and it is like all new, just launched. So let's try this one, and later we will compare this to G7 Dell, which is 10th generation plus 2070 RTX. This one we will talk about more because this is the focal point in today's video. So let's start this one. So it has also RGB keyboard. This is a good point. Plus RGB light here. If you also can see it. A little bit late display coming. So logo coming for Aorus. Nice display. This one is 300 Hz G7 Dell, and this one is coming with how many Hertz screen. Let's check this out. Right click and then go to show more and then display settings, and after going there scroll down here, display. Okay, this one is 144 Hz. Yeah, you cannot change it. So this is fixed 144 Hz screen, and let's check the configuration. Alter plus enter. Okay, so it is showing 13th generation Intel Core i5 13500H 2.60 base speed, and it has 16 GB RAM by default. Okay, let's check which RAM is it. So we will press Ctrl Shift and Escape to go to Task Manager. After going to Task Manager, we are going to select the Performance tab. Okay, so the memory is already selected. Let's check which 16 GB RAM they gave with the 13th generation. So here is the detail. Okay, so this one is 4800 megahertz. So it cannot be DDR3 or DDR4 because they never came with 4800 megahertz speed, bus speed. So this one is without any doubt DDR5, which is the latest one, which is a good thing. And they put single module RAM 16 GB out of 2 slots, so one must be empty, so the user can upgrade later RAM. So let's check the CPU. So CPU is Core i5 13th generation, and it has base speed 2.6, 12 cores, 16 logical processors. I think this is similar to 10th generation i7, if I am not wrong. Let's check this. Control Shift Escape. Go to Performance tab, CPU, and then full screen this one. So 13th generation i5 is better than actually i7. Cores are 16 and logical processors are only 12. This one has 12 cores, I mean double cores. This is amazing. I was not expecting such a huge difference between i5 and i7. Okay, so 16 logical processors, and this one 12, so there is a difference between around 4 cores. Okay, and the base speed is also similar, 2 point, but the overclockable, both are overclockable, I think. And let's go to the GPU. So this is the main factor which most gamers look at while buying a gaming laptop. So this is GPU, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4050. Okay, so and let's check the configuration. This one is coming with, oh, this one is 6 GB. Okay, so 4050, like in the previous years, they introduced the 3050 RTX. 3050 RTX was 4 GB, but this one is coming with 6 GB instead. If we go with the sequence or the serial number, I was expecting 4050 to be 4 GB as well, but it is 6 GB. Okay, now let's check the GPU here in the G7. This is NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2070. And why there is no laptop GPU written here and this one is showing like this? There is difference of Windows versions of Windows 11. So I think this one needs to get updated. Okay, let's check this one. This one is coming with 8 GB graphics memory, but let's check in detail both graphic cards. So what is the difference between 2070 and 4050? Let's go there. NVIDIA control panel, put it down. Let's go here as well. Right click, show more, NVIDIA control panel. Okay, go to details, and this one also I should go to details. Then we will check the main difference between these graphic cards one by one. Okay, one by one we will check. So this one is TCH and this one is also TCH, and this one is direct 3D feature. Okay, level 12_1, and that one is also same, 12_1, and it has CUDA cores. How many? It has 2560, and this one has 2304. So not only the processor had less cores than a 13th generation laptop i5, but graphic card also has lower cores, and the graphics boost clock is max 1455 megahertz. And let's check this one. This one is not showing that one. So it has max Q technology, but that one does not have that. See, there is no max Q, but this one is max Q technologies. Yes. Dynamic boost, yes. This one don't have that dynamic also. So there are, I think, more features introduced in 13th generation graphics card. So let's check the boost clock 1370, and this one boost clock is only 1455. Oh, okay, we need to go down a little more. Yes, 1455. See, cores are 1300 and the graphics boost clock is 1455. Here cores are 2560 and boost clock is 1370. Big difference, man. Not a joke. PCI Express, it should also be PCI Express. So there is software difference also, because this one is not showing much details as compared to the newer version of NVIDIA driver. Okay, so now we know there is a big difference between Core i7 10th generation laptop and 13th generation i5. So in my opinion, if you going to buy i7, or you are thinking that i7 should be better than i5, then you are wrong, and you should consider buying i5. 13th generation is better. Okay, so when I press button, then the RGB turns on, otherwise it is saving the battery. Nice feature. Both are RGB. By the way, this Dell G7 is just like Alienware. Alienware command center controls everything in this one. And this one, okay, let's check, is there any command center like Alienware's in the Aorus. Okay, press window button and then there is here Gigabyte. So just like Alienware's are from Dell, so Aorus is actually by Gigabyte. So this is the command center. The front page is quite boring. No any visuals, no any attractive coloring or graphics coming. Okay, let's go to general. It's like low budget command center. But if you know the Alienware command center, they are really good. When you use, you can tell the quality. So here they are telling the settings inside, like what you can control from there. From here, this brightness you can change. Like I told you that it is turning off the RGB keyboard, so because of this feature. And you can turn off Bluetooth from here, AI eye care. So there is in the camera, there is eye reader, and Dragon Network and GPU Max switch. Okay, you can change this output mode. NVIDIA output mode or Intel. Good. And then you can change the night mode, power mode, power mode, like Windows options, balanced, best performance, best power efficiency. On screen display switch. This is good. Alienware actually stopped this feature. On screen display switch. And this NVIDIA control panel. From here you can open directly. You don't need to right click and then go to control panel. So they are actually everything they tried to give on one page. So when you open, you can like reach out everything. And there is one tab named AI Nexus. I don't know about this one. AI, we all know this is artificial intelligence. So actually what they are trying to tell is like power saving system will work at power saving mode, provides better time, will turn off GPU for power saving and turn on GPU for best performance. So actually this is like power saving. So they are controlling the system from AI. Okay, good thing. Okay, so here it is showing dashboard, all the configuration. It is showing like DDR5, RAM, 4050 graphics, 6G they mentioned the graphics, memory also, 13 generation processor, i5, and then battery, then storage, then power mode, then fan. This is always a good option if you can change the fan speed. So thank God they give in this laptop fan controls here. So here you can change the RGB coloring of the keyboard. For example, if I will go to cycle, then it is like cycling. And then if I go pulse, this is like pulse of the heart. And then RGB rainbow, it's like rainbow changing colors. So there are a few options available. You can change from whatever you like. I like rainbow. So let's move on to fan control. Just like Alienware, they have given a graph also where you can manage the temperature and the fan speed. A good thing to have. Okay, so turbo and customize and power, these three buttons are sleeping because we are not connected with the charger right now. So when you will connect the charger, then you can use the power mode, like performance mode, and then turbo, and then customizability also will be available. You can change the graph according to your needs, because sometimes you like to have higher fan speed at lower temperature, because sometimes the GPU or CPU are performing like making more heat than usual. So what you can do, you can increase the fan speed, but the temperature you will select will be lesser. So it's like this. Overall, I'm satisfied with the command center features. Okay, let's talk about the material quality and the appearance of this laptop. So the mouse pad is quite smooth. Yeah, it's quite smooth, and the clicks are little tough than expected. Like if you will go to the Dell, it is also smooth, but the clicks are a little lighter. This one you need to press more harder. Sound also louder. But I think the mouse pad size is bigger than the G7. And the keyboard is really going inside to the palm rest. It is very like little coming out of the body. So if I will go like this on the side, you can see that it is really very little coming out of that laptop body. Okay, plus this one is also RGB, and they gave here grill. From here it will like take the air for the cooling laptop, and the ports that they gave was like C port and the USB ports too. And here on the left side they have given headphone with mic jack and USB again, and there is fan grill. Let's move on to the back side, what they have given here. So here there is a LAN port, then there is Thunderbolt, I think this is C port, yes, USB-C, and then HDMI normal, and then there is Firewire I think, or small D port I think, yes, and this is the charging cable port here, and then there is charging little light here. Overall the look of the laptop is really aggressive. The badging of Aorus, what they written here, team up, fight on, great. But I think this particular area is very similar to that Asus laptops, the Zephyrus. They are like alike. Sometimes I'm feeling like here written Zephyrus instead of Aorus. Okay, that's it. I hope this video will help those who wants to know about the Aorus 15 BMF laptop. Like and subscribe if you like the information, and let's meet in another laptop review video next time. Till then, bye bye.